Welcome everybody to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Part 5. In tonight's session we're going to be working on trying to climb our way up to Zora's Domain. At some point I'm also going to need to backtrack a little bit and see what, probably what shrines we can get done for the evening as well. Just so that you guys are aware, a little upgrade since the last time. I am now playing this on my new OLED Switch, which I've actually noticed has a little bit of a better graphic fidelity to it than the old one. I hope that comes through, and that you guys might notice a little bit of the same upgrades or same improvements that I'm seeing in the processing power of this new generation of Switch. How's it going, True Bunny Corns? Alrighty. Back to work, so it's so-so. Oh, are you at work right now? If so, I can't imagine that you'll be here for too long. There's actually a lot of intriguing things to look at around here. Almost want to just jump down and explore, but probably ought to try and stay at least somewhat on task. Hey, Link, look below, down here. Well, if you need to lurk and just hang out quietly, that's just fine, True Bunny Corns. You are still pretty far off, my friend, but I was sure you'd be passing over this bridge, so I have been waiting for you. You'll be in Zora's Domain before you know it. In fact, I'm going to head that way too. I shall meet you there. Well, Link, beware, warrior, a monster approaches from behind you. Oh, goody. Boop. Okay. Let's see, what buttons do... There we go. Oh, dear. Ah. Well, that seems like a pretty effective weapon. Oh. Guess it's actually not as good as it looked. Try to be with you as long as I can. I'm doing some self-study right now because I don't have any access to anything right now. No, that's just fine. Yeah, no, service in that building is really shoddy too, so don't hold out too long. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and that's just fine. Everything that I do is currently uploaded to YouTube, so if there's a prior session that gets missed, always feel free to check upon the YouTube. It is all current. I have all of my YouTube content, or all the previous sessions that we've done so far, all uploaded to YouTube. All the way back as far as Wind Waker, as a matter of fact. I mean, we did miss a couple of things here and there, but for the most part, the majority of everything that we've been doing since then has all been uploaded. I kind of want to explore down here. I hope everybody's having a good week. Mine has been a little rough, just personally. Haven't been sleeping. It's been getting a lot warmer weather here lately, and that's actually prevented me from being able to get a really proper night's sleep at all. But then this morning, of course, when I got up this morning, things decided that they wanted to fall apart on me. Quite literally. Had some of the bathtub stopper literally busted in my hand this morning, so it's one more thing I'm going to have to replace. And some things that need to be done on my car as well. Username on YouTube should be the same. It should be commander_sergeant, but I'll just put the link here for you. And there you go. So with that link, you should be able to just click on that. It'll take you straight to my YouTube channel, and then you can subscribe on that page. And that pretty much has the backlog of everything. The only thing that I do with those sessions, it's pretty much the same. I just take out any break time that I spend playing guitar, or if I had to walk away from the computer for any amount of time. All else is pretty much the exact same. History of the Zora Part 6, Divine Beast Vah Ruta, as told by King Dorephan. When the divine beast Vah Ruta was first discovered at Zora's domain, my daughter Mipha hurried to see it. Those present that day say they saw an unusual sparkle of excitement in Mipha's normally calm eyes as she beheld Ruta. The princess spoke of the divine beast as she would a friend, and was overjoyed when she was chosen to pilot Ruta. I thought nothing of it at the time, but given the events that followed, I now regret allowing this to happen. I have spent many long years consumed by guilt. My dearest wish is that her soul will know peace. I pray for it every day. So one of the interesting things about this game is that it has some narrative parts that you kind of have to go out of your way a little bit to get a bit more of the story of how certain people came to be responsible for piloting the divine beasts. So that's the part 6. And I honestly have no idea how many parts of that there are to explore into. Oh dear. Oh, shoot. This is bad. That wasn't too bad, I suppose. Okay. Having this lightning rod may be more beneficial overall than having some of this other junk I have in here. I need the Traveler's Sword still to complete a quest. I have a Zora's Spear. Let's just toss this torch. Oh, and then just a reminder to you guys have access to the amiibos as well. So if you guys want to redeem amiibos, I made them pretty cheap. Shouldn't cost you more than 50 channel points, I don't think. Pretty sure that's what I'd set it to. Yeah, 50. 50 channel points to pick any of the amiibos, which are listed in the About section. if you need a full breakdown of what all I have. The Lizal spear is a lot stronger than the Zora one. So I think I'm just going to take that with me. The wolf link. Sounds good. Unfortunately, this one doesn't like to stick around in the towns, but all the same, we'll bring him out, see how long we can keep him. Come on. There we go.
Rawr!
Hey, Rar, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How you doing this week? History of the Zora, Addendum 1. King Dorfin stands his ground. Around 100 years after King Dorfin ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldiers' spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. Well, I mean, like I said, the Lizalfos spears are literally better than the Zora's are. It was then that our King Dorofan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the Guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the Guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the Guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. That's pretty good. I got Kit Kats. Ooh. You gonna break me off a piece? Life is okay? I suppose life is okay. That's a good way of putting it. Let's see. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. Yeah, we haven't gotten very far in here. Gotta come and get him. But you're so far away. I was telling Mellar on Friday, he was asking me what my weekend plans were, and I told him, global conquest, I need to crush the Earth flat so that I annihilate all existence of time zones. Clearly that didn't pan out. Physics fun. It hit the world of a giant frying pan? Or make it into a giant frying pan. Get the world in a giant frying... Oh, okay, I see what you mean. It's not a bad idea. Imagine we could cook up a very delicious meal that way, right? It's been a long day. I concur. I don't know what it was about the workload today that is just very, very exhausting. Oh, but some good news. Karma finally decided to provide that sweet, sweet payout that I've been holding on to the idea of for a while. Excuse me? I was about to say, where are you going, boy? You better not be going anywhere. So, you got, last session, I was telling you guys a bit about the problems that we're having at work with some of the folks that are on my team doing way more work than should be at all possible. Well, I noticed yesterday, it looks like somebody finally got quality review back, and it looked like a substantial amount. It looked like a pretty substantial amount. And so that finally came around, and that particular individual's total count today was significantly lower than it had been. I didn't get exact totals, but just noticed from the work that she had turned in that it was a lot less than it has been in the recent weeks. It was just kind of nice because you know how every now and again you just need that karma to come around and just do what it does best. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I was real over it when they still putting out as much work as they were, and I'm like, oh come on, you've got to be kidding me. You have to know you're doing it wrong. Because when all the seasoned people who have been there for much, much longer than you are doing literally less than half of what you're doing, there's got to be some kind of an indication. I wonder if we can get these frogs. Hot-footed frog. Gonna make some meals out of these hot-footed frogs. If they got piggy noses, does that mean they're made of bacon? That's a great question. I wonder what moblin meat tastes like. Found some flint. We're gonna need some of that. Looks like this one's blurred out. History of the Zora Part 7, the hero who defeated the Lionel as told by King Dorfin. There was a time when the people of the land were threatened by the dread beast Lionel, who live on... I don't know which word that's going to be. Something mountain. But one Hylian drove the beast back and reordered peace to the domain. The Zora Helm won in this fight in north of... in the ruins near something like... It rests there to the to honor the deeds of the something. Time has taken its toll on this. Yeah, clearly. I'd tried my best. I thought for sure I'd still be able to read some of it, but sure, with a little context, it probably makes a lot more sense. Has been found an alternate beginning to the Zora domain entry. Is that right? So like an entirely different way to enter here? I mean, is it really considered a sequence break if the game is designed for you to be able to go wherever you would like to go? Finally made it to Zora's domain. This was pretty much the big thing I wanted to get done today, so the fact that we're here is really good. That's my fish waifu. Whoa! I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people, Zora's domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry, this way. It is so pitiful, isn't it? I was remarking at the beginning of the session that this is actually now on my new OLED, Ocarina of Time OLED, Switch. And I think that this works better than the original Switch quite a bit. I'm noticing a lot less lag, much better performance out of it. Huh? What is it? Master Link. Is it truly you, the Hylian champion? It's me, Raven. We used to swim together when I was but a child, remember? Yeah, that sounds familiar. It has been 100 years since then, and now I'm over 130 years old. I must say you've aged well for a Hylian, unbelievably well. Now that I think about it, shouldn't you be dead? Sorry, that may be too personal a question. Father, we are on guard duty right now. Oh, right, sorry. The leader of the pack, Buzz, the heroine, Gaddison, and my father, Trello. Hey, buddy. You want to come down here? Yeah? They have all aged quite a bit, I'm afraid, but they are all doing well. Oh, but Master Link, you probably shouldn't speak to the elderly. Oops, sorry for keeping you too long. You have business in the throne room, right? Please proceed there at your earliest convenience. Excuse me, would you like to discuss with our Lord and Savior Will Ramos and all the Death Corps' glory? I absolutely would. Where'd you go, bud? Hi. Have you got a banana and some juice? What's up, Scorns? How's it going? All right. You look good for your age, Sarge. I think so, too. But I just want to talk to all these people. Can you say hi?
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah, to Zora's domain without even talking to Sidon. It was very cool. Yeah, he's got a banana. Ah. Damage is minimal. Hello, are you a Hylian? That's right. Oh, where are my manners? I am Laflet. I am the chief secretary for the royal family. Are you curious about the statue of Lady Mipha? Yes, I'm curious. If you do not mind, please allow me to explain. This is a statue of the former Zora champion. Her name was Lady Mipha. She was as kind as she was beautiful. They say her ability to heal wounded soldiers was beyond compare. Those soldiers she healed, they are old and decrepit now, but they remember. For this reason, the elders of the domain all love Lady Mipha dearly. If you would like to know more, I suggest you try talking to one of them. What do we got in here? There's a fire. And a torch. Should we try some cooking? Can increase maximum hearts. I like that idea. She thick. Let's see what we got here. Steamed fish.
What is that?
We made steamed fish.
Steamed fish?
Yeah.
I'm not steamed fish.
You alright, buddy?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, cooking. Wow.
And
Cold
that's
resistance
cooking.
for
And
10 minutes,
cooking.
30 seconds.
It's
That's
cooking.
actually pretty awesome.
It's cooking.
Yeah, we're cooking, huh? Cooked fish in front of Azora? You monster. I know, I know.
That's a fish. Pick a fish.
I think I'm gonna cook a few of these, actually.
That's a fish. It's cooking. It's cooking.
Yeah. So I wonder why the first one had more of a bonus to it than the second one.
It's my cooking.
Yeah, we're cooking. Doing a lot of cooking because we haven't done, like, hardly any. Discovering new recipe, perhaps?
It's bouncing. Just need more
Make cheesecake. How's it going, B?
drink, Daddy.
Oh, you want me to give a drink? Okay. Here you go.
Let's dinner.
Oh, I already got my drink. Thanks. What you got all over your hand? Oh, looks like I brought you back from the daycare with orange all over your hands. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here, B. We're just enjoying some cooking opportunity. Thanks for the hydrate. Energizing fruit and mushroom mix.
I'm in water.
Yep, that is water. Are you gonna drink my water? Here you go. We're gonna hydrate the DLC too.
Me too. Want me water?
Is that yummy? Or splutter. That works too. Loosening up might be a little tricky with a kid on my lap, but I'll give it my best. You good?
Yeah, you baby. Lucky.
I'm a little stiff in my neck. On PC now. Hi, DLC. Can you say hi?
Hi, Daisy.
He still doesn't know that he's DLC. I don't really know that he actually fully comprehends his own name. But he sure is a sweet guy, isn't he? Are you sweet?
That's sweet.
Yep, so I'm just taking a minute to try and get as many meals made up as I can. Sometimes you get extra bonuses when you're cooking. You have a different sound when you get those bonuses. Well, yes, I know that. I just don't remember how to initiate to get the bonus.
Well,
It's at random.
it's nice and cooking. Whoa! It's nice and cooking. Very nice cooking. Very
That's a
and
nice meal.
cooking.
Yeah, we're doing some cooking.
There's more cooking.
Hi.
This is what I know then.
Cooling effects? Probably need that too. DLC loves the whole thing. He absolutely does. Set the microphone. That's what lets people hear us.
Daddy,
Hi.
Daddy.
Yes.
And
Wookie. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's 4 months now that you've given sub for. Much appreciation, man. How have you been, Wookie? I feel like I don't see you around too often, but it's good to hear from you. Here, we're gonna hold this and this. And you're dropping stuff.
I'm gonna drop a tooth. I'm gonna drop a tooth.
Yeah, we're just trying to get as much of this cooking stuff done now, since I have a habit of pretty much just leaving it. What happens if we cook just 5 apples, I wonder? Steel, thank you so much. 24 months, it's a 2 years now. 2-year marker. I make dubious food all the time. I kind of feel that myself. Yes, 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 go get it. Steel, Wookie, how are you doing? Great to hear from you guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm mostly just trying to get as much of this cooking done as I can, since I don't have like any meals. Yeah, we're cooking, huh? I think I remember if you cook meat with one of these rock salts, it has a pretty good effect. Salt grilled meat. Huh. Well, it's not actually as good as I thought it would be, but I'm pretty sure that there are some recipes that call for a rock salt. Did you bonk your head? Why don't you come out from behind there, huh? Do you want back on my lap?
I'm not bonk your lap.
Okay, here you go.
Did you?
Salt grilled meat. Hey, you know.
Where's the salt?
I thought I recalled that being something good, but I wasn't sure, so. It's just one of those things, you know, you put things together.
Yes, it's salt meat. This is nice cooking. This is nice cooking.
Yeah, there we go. Another hearty steamed meat. Full health recovery. And some additional hearts.
Meat. Meat.
Yep, that is meat, huh?
Meat. Huh.
Yeah, you don't like to eat meat, huh? Playing Animal Crossing
Meat.
on the Tears of the Kingdom OLED.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got the Tears of the Kingdom OLED too. That's what we're playing on right now, in fact. I have noticed that this works better than the old Switch. I had a Gen 1. Actually, my Gen 1's sitting right here. I have some plans that may or may not involve doing some console modding for the old one. I got this one on release night with Breath of the Wild, so. But the intrigue behind console modding seemed like a good idea, so I'm gonna give that a shot, I think.
Where's your sugar bink?
Finished Eye of the World, needless to say, I'm a bit fantasied out.
Where's
Next 2 or 3 books are a little better than the first.
There he is.
I recommend reading at least the Dragon
This is
Reborn
suck.
sooner than later.
The sugar bink.
Yeah, you gotta love those typos, right?
It's a potato.
Potatoes? I don't know if I have any potatoes, buddy.
Where's the
Temporarily
pumpkin?
increases your attack power. That's a good thing to do.
It's pumpkin. It's pumpkin. It's pumpkin.
It's your second OLED.
Pumpkins.
What did you just get a standard? I don't know if there are any other special edition OLEDs right now, are there? Should we do
It's just sweets.
Wow, what? Let's do
A watermelon. A watermelon.
watermelon? That's a hydromelon.
Hydro watermelon.
Getting that new Mental Cruelty album being sent soon by the label.
It's watermelon.
Requested an interview with them since I'm unable to get Lorna Shore since they're touring with Mastodon as we speak. That would be really cool. Yeah, Mental Cruelty.
And then I see cookie.
I gotta say, I went back and listened to some of their early stuff for mental
Mom.
cruelty. Not as much a fan on that as I am on... Yes, buddy, that's my facial hair.
It's a first of hair.
Yep, I have hair on my head and hair on my chin. Someday you will too. Yeah, those first couple of mental cruelty albums, not as much a fan of those as I am on what they did their latest. A Hill to Die Upon is my favorite album when they went really blackened. Yeah, the elements that they put in on that last one was actually really good. He's your kid, he might not. I mean, this is true, but then again, I'm the only one from my family that can't. So, you never know with the genetics. You have the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch and white OLED and the Legend of Zelda
There's
OLED.
a cup in here.
Hi.
We got it in the cup.
So you have a total of 3.
We got it in the
That's pretty
cup.
awesome.
And the cup and the third cup.
All right. So here's something I didn't really do a lot of my last playthrough. I didn't really do a lot of the monster bits and trying to do, I think, elixirs. Cooked into a heat-resistant elixir. Yeah, cold darner. Let's try doing some of these elixirs because I have not done very many elixirs before.
Monsters. What's that?
What's that? Oh. Turned into dubious food. So,
There's flowers.
for elixir making, how exactly do you
There's
do that then? If
flowers.
you don't do it at the cook, if you don't do it at a place
flowers.
where you cook,
We got it in flowers.
what's up?
Flowers.
You see some flowers?
Flowers.
Yeah. Yeah, you do, don't you? That's how I know your eyes work. Being able to see that from all the way across the room. Haven't posted music much hardly at all. I will pick that back up. Sounds good. Yeah, I've actually noticed about that. Are you ready to get down? Buddy, are you ready to get down? Okay. Are you gonna sit on my lap or are you gonna get down? Okay, then I need you to sit down. Alright. Okay, we're gonna... Shoot, how do we get rid of stuff? Or does it only give us the option to eat? Oh no! It's too gross to even look at. Bizarre smell issues forth from the heat. Eating it won't hurt you, though. Probably.
You did it? You did it.
Oh.
You did it. You did it.
See ya, buddy.
You did it. Let's up.
Here, take it. Okay. Bye. You made your food, now shove it down your gullet. What if I don't want to? Hey. Bright-eyed crab. Forget all your exhaustion. Replenishes your stamina when cooked into a dish. That's helpful. Ooh. That's pretty, and I think we want that. Elixirs are still made where you cook your food. They use monster parts, bugs or fish. That's what I did, but didn't seem to like what my combination was. Still turned into dubious food. Azzy, how's it going? Where's our king Sidon? Well, he's not really king, is he? He's prince. We're supposed to go and talk to the king, but I have yet to do that. I got all this way, and I decided to take a minute to cook out some food because I don't have, like, any dishes at all. And I need to backtrack. I need to go and find Hetsu, see about redeeming some of these Korok seeds. I only have 2 of them, but still, I think that we get some stuff. Even still, just having those 2 should get us something, I think. And just a reminder to you guys, amiibos are entirely within your support. So you guys can choose my amiibos. They are only 50 channel points to redeem. Don't remember this shrine. Yeah, I don't really remember much about this one either. Ooh. But apparently I'm gonna get myself rolled, so there's that. Shoot. Yeah, it's another Zora Spear, which I don't really need, but if I leave that here, this is never gonna act like it's been opened. So, well, I guess I'm not really going to use the lightning rods. We'll dispense of that. Oh. Maybe. I mean, I kind of want to get rid of the Traveler's Sword, but we do need it to complete a quest. Gosh, I'm torn. Alright, I guess we'll use the dubious food. Yeah, we'll drop that, thank you. Yeah, I really actually don't want that spear. I think I'd rather have this. Oh. So, Azzy, what is new and exciting for you? What have you been up to lately? Oh! This is probably not smart. Speed run. V, why are you always asking me to do the impossible? Dang it! Nothing in life is impossible. It's just highly unlikely to come from me, if we're being honest. I don't really have any particular desire to speedrun this game. You still in the unpacking process? Yeah, I had asked you what's up. That's fun. So you settling into your new home. That's good. Yeah, I remember, actually, this game had just come out when Kyo and I had moved into our home. That's just gonna roll off the edge, isn't it? What's the secret here? That's why I like telling you, for how long have you... Birthday! How old are you now? I will be 30. 30 years old. Next Thursday. Pretty exciting. Also, don't really know how to feel about it. It's a little different than all the previous years. In the 20s is always just another year, but now I'm like, oh shoot, probably should be thinking about my my life plans here. Oldie. Yep, before I know it, start seeing those grays, right? Huh. Turning dirty 30. Not as old as you. Yep. Yep, I ain't got nothing on Scorns yet. I think I see what we're supposed to do here. Is that going to be slow enough to put it down easy? No. Feels like we're starting to get maybe part of the right process here. But yeah, I really don't remember a whole ton about this, this particular trial. 42. That makes you currently the answer to the universe and everything. Have I found gray ones? I have not found any grays. Then again, my father didn't start showing any grays until he was in his 60s, so maybe late 50s. Had grays in your eyebrows already, huh? Oh. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it now. There we go. Had it from stress, huh? Scorns is definitely in the know. That's right. I know from stress because they only show up when I'm really stressed. Didn't start having grays up till I was in my late 20s. Even my aunt, of all people, had hers. She was in her early 20s, so the genetics must be kicking it slowly. Yeah, I do know that genetics can sometimes have an effect on how soon people can go gray. That's an interesting way to solve the puzzle. Is that not the way that you're supposed to solve that puzzle? Because I was under the impression, based off of what it was showing me, that that's the way you're supposed to solve that puzzle. Use stasis and then hit it to make... Oh, yeah, that would have worked too. That would have worked too. You're blonde, that would make it hard to find grays. This is true, but I also have some very long hair. Tends to make it stick out just a little bit more. That was my most efficient solution. Is it that long? Yeah, it's getting kind of long. I mean, what you see is what you got right now. I can pretty much put it into a ponytail again. But, yeah, it's just about my shoulders again, almost. Almost hitting my shoulders. I know some people are excited to see the return of the hair. 10 of 10 hair promo would sponsor. Alright, so I think we have enough Korok seeds that we should be able to get maybe 1 or 2. Wookie, thank you so much for those bits. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Because metal's worth it. Yeah. Think it looks good on me? Well, thank you. Yeah, I think it looks good on me too. Back in high school, I used to just cut it way, way short. Take the clippers to it. Sometimes not even an inch in length total. It was a very different look. But my sister convinced me to grow it out just after high school, and I liked it too much to go back on it, so... Who have conquered the you who have conquered the shrines and claimed the spirit orbs in exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being, so tell me what it is that you desire. Let's have another heart container. And now we got 5. We're going to need more than double if we're going to pick up the Master Sword. Yes, sweet goddess, amplify my being. Wink! Go and bring peace to Hyrule. While I'm thinking about... Well, let's go and do the... I recognize you have a quest, but I'm not ready to take it yet. Let's go talk to Hetsu first. Drop off some of these... Well, drop off these 2 Korok seeds I have. And see about... Maybe, just maybe... getting rid of this Traveler's Sword. I have an unhealthy addiction to picking things up that I don't need. Inflamed shirt, though? I know, this is the tour shirt I got it the last time they were here. Oh, but I did see that Parkway Drive is coming with Amity Affliction in October. Iron had hit me up, asking me if I would like to maybe look into going to that. inches. Long hair looks good too. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I don't like the way I look with hair that short anymore. Ever since my suggestion to have it grown out, it's been hard to go back. I don't know if we've solved this yet. Let's go ahead and put that right there. There we go. Like 13 hearts for the Master Sword. Yes, 13. That is correct. Alright. And another Korok Seed. Your drive was met with such great parkway, and I think your wild eyes will soon be crushed under the lords of boneyards. We'll find ourselves in the dark days, hollow. The children of the forest must have taken the Korok seeds from my beloved maracas. I never thought I'd be the target of one of their pranks. Shoko. But wait. Do you have a Korok seed? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. If you'll give me just one Korok seed, I'll make your inventory bigger in return. Sure, let's do it. Shalaka! So which stash do you want more slots in? Let's do weapons. Shaki Shaka. Ha! Da na 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 na. Your weapon stash has been expanded. Shalaka. Still smell Korok seeds on you. You want me to expand your inventory? Let's do the weapons again. Oh yeah. Don't like myself ever since I had short hair as a kid. I wanted a change. Oh, I have long hair. Only fits my personality of who I am. I felt comfortably naturally. Yeah, I'm kind of that same way. I feel more myself with longer hair. Look at the time. I need to get back before Grandpa yells at me. Shoko. Sorry, I have to go, but I still need Korok seeds, so bring some to Korok Forest if you find any. Alrighty. It is at least one thing out of the way. I really wish that they had these seeds actually be seeds rather than small dollops of golden poop. Very true. I mean, I suppose there has to be a reason he can smell them, right? Just like my hair longer. It kept curling in on itself, so it just looked weird. Like my shorter hair now, I like about 1.5 inches long. A bit businessman style. Which, to be fair, it is a good look for you. Let's see. Yeah, bring Traveler's Sword. Pull off the Keanu Reeves cut if you wanted to. Yeah, let that kid out of my sight for just a minute. Hey. Hmm? Oh, isn't that the Traveler's Sword? You remembered our promise. Thanks, let me see it. Go ahead. His hair's nice hair. Whoa, the real thing is really the real deal. Thank you. Take this as a token of my thanks. Getting paid. Not bad. Gramps told me to give it to the person that teaches you how to fight. Close enough. Alright, the next weapon I want to see is... What was it? Oh yes, that one. That one. Have you heard of the fire rod? It's a shame you're not asking for an electric rod. You want your juice? Here it is. Here you go. No? I've seen it in books, but never in real life before. If you find it, please let me see it. Alrighty. Well, at least we made some progress there, and now I don't have to keep the Traveler Sword if I don't want to. It's a shame that he's asking for a flaming rod or just a rod in general. Don't be gross. I suppose I'm probably supposed to be taking pictures of all these for the compendium. Just saw your message about on Discord about the next game after Breath of the Wild. Yep, a little bit of a tease. I've told a few of you guys here what my plan is. Since you guys picked this game as the poll winner, that means that I get the next pick of game after this is done. Oh, Kyo, you've left some of your stuff down here on the floor. Your son is getting into it. You want me to use my rarest amiibo? Which one of these is my rarest amiibo? I'm gonna pick the second, maybe. Because the rarest one would technically be the one with... or it would be the Wolf Link one. And I don't really want to do that one again, so... I'm gonna pick...
Penny, that's too heavy for you.
the Majora's Mask one. Gotta go see ya. Sounds good, Azzy. Have a great evening. Best of luck to you. With the unpacking business. I'm gonna take a picture for the compendium. Yeah, it occurred to me after I began this play session that literally everything that I've done in my prior session is all gone because that was also done on this same account. It doesn't have multiple save files. So all of my progress is actually gone, and I'm going to have to pretty much do everything over again. It remains to be seen whether I'm going to make this last as a full 120 shrines run. Probably not, but it's good to have dreams, right? Oop. Any Breath of the Wild specific.
No,
Sounds good.
No! Damien!
Buddy, you can't just go yanking on stuff.
Okay, come on. Let's go upstairs. Upstairs, come on. Come on. Yeah, I know. Here, you want to take your little rabbit?
He's gonna pull a tablecloth of things on a table down on top of himself.
Oh.
Having fun in the background. Yeah. Any Breath of the Wild specifics. Okay. So I guess that you want the Rider amiibo in that case then? So we'll use the Rider amiibo. Soldier's broadsword. And then one more. C versus Kyo, parents versus children's. I guess that the last one that I have that's specifically for this game is the Archer one. So I'll use that one. I do have the champions. They're all upstairs at the moment. I guess I'm supposed to take pictures of all the fish too, huh? Staminoka. Shoot. I didn't get a picture of the stealth pin. Oop. What is it, buddy? I'll never guess what I found. Want to see? Sure I do. Okay, follow me. Alright, I suppose that I'll follow. Ooh, a knight's bow. So, Power, looks like you've been lurking on us. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you just got here. This thing. It's this way. Yeah, we're here. Here it is. Neat, huh? Looks kind of like the statue at the chief's house. What do you think it is? I don't really want to mess with this thing right now, but I suppose that it's inevitable. Ah, so there are some who still pay me homage. You can talk? You don't say. You can hear my voice? Yes. Now that is a surprise. What were you praying for? Long life? Wealth? Like so many of your kind? Whichever it was, you came to the right place. A dealer in life and power. That was me once. Alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Hylia. She trapped me in this stone statue long, long ago. The villagers here call me the horned statue and don't even bother to wipe away the bird droppings. One would think years upon years of such treatment would have made me mend my ways. One would think wrongly. I have only been biding my time for the moment someone who can hear me appears. Someone such as you. But I've said enough. Now then, shall we strike a bargain? Then stay that way. No further action on your part is required. Rude. Ha 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 ha. My touch is as subtle as ever. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. Were you talking to that statue? Well, wow, you talk to statues? Weird. Okay, see you. Not as weird as your exit, pal. Awesome. Hi, enjoying Jedi Survivor. I've been told that game is having fidelity problems and performance issues with bugs, glitches, the PC version of it. Just as bad as PlayStation 5 and Series XS. So, I am not very far in Jedi Survivor yet, but yeah, I've noticed in performance mode on PS5, it does not hold exactly true to 60 frames. There is some screen tearing, but I honestly don't think that it's anything that can't be patched out. Obviously, some things are going to be fixed, and some things are just going to be buggy on the initial release, so with some tolerance the way that it is, you know, I'm still enjoying it, although I'm not very far in it. I just hadn't had a lot of time this weekend to really enjoy it. I had to finish my Guardians of the Galaxy game first, so I got that finished on Saturday night, and I just haven't had the time yet to really invest in Jedi Survivor, which means that I'm behind on my own gaming schedule. What's wrong then? Have your prayers gone unanswered? Give it back. Did you think I'd deceived you? Perish the thought. I hope that ours will be a long and profitable relationship. So which will it be? As I may have mentioned once or twice, I am a dealer in life and power. I can provide a valuable service to you. I take heart containers or stamina vessels. And then, for a price, return whichever of the two you like. Give me a heart. Wise choice. Now, remain still. time for 100 hours stream to catch up. That is not going to happen. You look skeptical. Not to worry. Money and life are all as one to me. If you're ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rupees. If you want to buy an essence back, then the price rises to 120 rupees. Before you cry foul, know that you may choose which one I return to you, a heart container or a stamina vessel. I'm eager to help tamper with your essence anytime you want to return and pray here. I thought that there was some kind of a long side quest associated with that, but I guess not. But good to have that out of the way. Yeah, I still have a few different amiibos here. We still have the Ganondorf, the 8-bit Twilight Princess from Smash Brothers, 2 different Wind Waker links, Ocarina of Time link. We've got Zelda from Wind Waker and Sheik, all still available for use. And I made them cheap, too. They're only 50 channel points to redeem. Heard that some PC players can't get past that first loading screen. Is that right? That is pretty awful. It's a shame because I love Fallen Order. It feels companies just want to release product without day one patches and updates, and unfortunately I was going to buy it. I'm going to wait a while until it's at least playable and not as sloppy. For me, it's playable. But I haven't really gotten too far into it, like I said. So we will certainly have to see where we're at after I make some more progress into it. The thing that annoys me is that I have not received my pre-order bonus from Best Buy. There's supposed to be an automated email for the DLC that they are going to provide to me. And it's just the pre-order bonus of the extra outfit that's Kenobi themed. There's a Kenobi themed outfit that I was getting with my pre-order bonus, and those emails aren't going out to people. Have all the amiibos for Breath of the Wild, but they're all in card form. Yeah, I've got pretty much all of the almost all of the amiibos. I didn't get all the ones specifically that are meant, or that came out with Breath of the Wild, but I have a significant amount of the extra ones that came out around the same time. I think maybe check this board. New Age of Comfort. Bolson Construction Homes ooze quality from every seam. Explore our model homes today. I think I might. I'm not sure what exactly will get the side quest here moving, but I would like to start this side quest relatively soon. Here we go. Wow, wow, wow. Evening there. Another day, another rupee. What are you doing? Working, as you can see. This old house here has been abandoned. Everyone in Hateno village agreed we should demolish it. The old owner apparently went off to the castle to report for service. Never came back, never wrote. So, away it goes. I'd buy this place. Well, I'm not into real estate, so I can't really help you out there. If you're really interested in this place, you're going to need to talk to the boss. Who are you? Carpenter for Bolson Construction, name's Hudson. What are you doing? Knocking this place down. Why? Because no one's living here. Why? The owner of this house took off. Why? Don't know. Maybe skipped town without paying his bills. Oh. Answered all your questions? Yes. Good. A lot has happened since the Great Calamity. Tough to keep track of it all. Right. For the first time since then, we're finally getting back on our feet. Good. It's the best of luck out to both of us. Yeah. Yeah. Fruitful conversation. Thanks for the hydrate and posture checks. Main theory for this house is that Link owned this home. That's my understanding for it as well. And the loosen up. Thank you very much. Evening. Need something from me? Who are you? Me? I'm the Luminary, President, Architect, and Design Lead of Bolson Construction. My name is Bolson. New construction, house reduction, wall destruction, remodel-uction. Anything a house could need. That name again is Bolson. Yeah. Ba Bolson Construction. Bolson. Da Bolson. Wah sha-ding. You don't know this dance? I thought it was all the rage with the kids these days. You must be out of the loop. Anyway, if you don't need anything urgent, want to give me some space? What are you doing? In case it's not obvious, I'm demolishing a vacant house. Times are rough. Not a lot of buyers, you know. So the village decided it was best to just tear it down. I can buy it. Well, get a lot of you moneybags. Just wants to buy it, huh? Okie do. Let me lay it out for you. See this house? Been vacant for years. So the villagers had a meeting, argued, voted, and decided to tear it down. Demolition costs with associated fees, permits, and other such details come in at about 50,000 rupees. So when you say you want to buy it, you're talking about 50,000 rupees. You got that much on you? Impossible. Heh. Figured. When I was your age, I had serious money problems too, so I know how it feels all too well. All right, look. Here's the deal, just for you. I'll cut you a special price of 3,000 rupees, but in return, I'm going to need you to bring me 30 wood bundles, building materials. You know how it is. Anyway, you understand the terms? Then get to it, and show me what you're built out of. That's a construction joke. Hudson, Carson, stop what you're doing. You got it. Dinner's gonna be shipped to you. Awesome. Yeah, it is a Tuesday, so that means pizza night at the Sergeant residence. But of course, anything that you want to share with me, I will be more than delighted to have. Dang it. So Power, I've mentioned this a few times on the stream already, but I am playing this from the new OLED that I have. And so far I've kind of noticed a little bit of an improvement with the performance. And I know that I have an opportunity now with my old one for something that is controversial. Console modding with the old one. Yeah, I thought you might enjoy that at least a little bit. Because, at least in my experience, it seems that you like to voice the ethical concern, but say, hey, you know, let's do it anyway. Sometimes. As long as we're not actually, you know, doing anything that would take money out of people's pocket. So I have everything that I need. I have the SD card and the jig that I need for access to the recovery mode, which will allow for me to access any additional modifications. This thing's really tiny. Like this is all that you need, and the ability to write information to a micro SD. That's all you need. This little device here to access recovery mode and mod on non-patched switches. But mine is a day one. I literally got it the night of a release. So it kind of came as no surprise that the prefix for mine literally starts with 1000. Pretty early edition. So when I did my due diligence and checked for the patch checker website, as they suggest that you do before you buy anything. And yeah, when I was checking out the list on the prefixes, I was like, oh yeah, mine's like mine's like the top of the list. Okay, so we need to get back, I think, to... We don't really need to get back anywhere, but I would like to try and get some shrines done, I think. But yeah, first things first, with this console mod, I'm going to install Ship of Harcanyon to this old Switch. And I'm also going to see what I can do about trying to do... What's the... I'm going to see what other kinds of options I have in terms of emulation with it. Ooh, so there's that shrine out there. I think we tried that one before and didn't manage to get into it. Yeah, there's actually a few shrines around here. That tower is, I think, on the other side of the domain, isn't it? Let's go that way. I'd love a Switch, but knowing Nintendo, I don't see it being down in price anytime soon, since their games are known for being full retail, not discounted much as other titles are, but eventually I would like to have one for whatever convenient purpose be. I think that it's honestly worth the price point, personally. The Nintendo Switch has always been a little worth the price point, in my opinion. Yeah, trying to get their main games, you know, anything like Zelda, Mario, any of the Mario Party, Mario Kart, any of that stuff, yeah, you're not going to see that stuff on sale very often. You're most likely going to be paying retail price for those things. And that doesn't really change throughout the generations of time. It just kind of stays the same. Hey, what if I take that from you? Hey! Who did it? Who stole my shock arrows? You're Link. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mipha. Has been 100 years since last you showed your face here. Now I, Segan, will cut you down myself. Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha, how heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. Ah, of course, because you stole my shock arrow. That's why. In that case, you take the responsibility of appeasing the divine beast Varuta. Okay. I mean, I love the Nintendo Switch enough that I was willing to buy it twice, so that probably says something. Well, well. It's always nice to have a visitor here. Thank you for journeying to our affairs or his domain. Wait a moment, you're Link, the perpetrator who forced Lady Mipha to join this crusade 100 years ago, only to be destroyed by Calamity Ganon. As though I could ever forget that face. You should know that the elderly here who loved Lady Mipha still remember, and they still resent you. I, however, resent the deed and not the person. I also believe in allowing the mistakes of a past to wash away. Link, I have retired from my role as a priest. I am now living my life free from the material concerns of this world. However, ever since I retired, each day is more boring than the last, spending day after day in idleness only to pass from this world soon. Link, as I'm sure you are well aware, the afterlife lays claim to all. We never know when it will beckon. If during your travels you meet any engaged couples, I would like you to introduce them to me. Joining two souls is a true honor, one I shall stake my life on. Just one more wedding, and I shall be fulfilled. Well, how wonderful. As a matter of fact, I have a certain event in mind that will happen much, much later. Sounds like this guy is foisting his responsibilities on someone else. Yeah, these Zoras are certainly some interesting people in this game. Well, I think in general, really. Alright, alright, alright. May as well get something done here. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. The object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I have gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link. That champion? So that's where I had heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. I'm going to tell them I lost my memory. Come again? You say you've lost your memory? But surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mipha, yes? You do you not? Doesn't ring a bell. Cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please, look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Va Ruta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorephan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help? Why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain, I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of the ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. Muzu the racist. Something like that. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link, Divine Beast Vah Ruta, has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us Zora, water and air are as one, so you do not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out. The Divine Beast Vah Ruta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Sagan, who is quite shock resistant for Zora, hit one with the shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once. The water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes, in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beasts, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. I'm in. Let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Zora armor. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorephan, surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. I told you guys, fish waifu. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. Hey, let this happen, okay? I'm just saying let this happen. That's all I'm saying. It's what Mipha would want. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an honor? Milfa? That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter, Mifa. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. What shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuta, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. So you're making a pizza salad. That sounds amazing, Rar. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Woo. I don't think he went this way, did he? Oh, I didn't read that. King looks so plumply, like a giant meatball. A giant fishball. History of the Zora Part 7, the hero who defeated the Lionel. Oh, we've already read that one. Or tried to read that one. Zora Helm. Has more information than the last one that we picked up on the trail. Sorry, I'm in the middle of thinking about something. It's on Polymus Mountain. What's on Polymus Mountain? And great, having a meat and cheese sandwich. Cream cheese chicken for dinner tonight. Sounds pretty good. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mifa had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mifa possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mifa's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mifa's heart. See? I told ya. I told ya. Memory time.
I was thinking. This reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Aww. That's just precious. See? I told you. She's cool with it. What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now when it was most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Okay. I have the armor. Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. Hmm? You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What in the... That is Azora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him, and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, I must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior toward you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. Yep, up there. That tall mountain over yonder. It is called Ploymus Mountain. And there you will also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to Azora. Aha! So you must mean that Lionel. He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate you'll need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin, and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows, and then come join me. I'm on it. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. Cutscene is Sarge and his affection for Mountain Dew. True story. Oh, hey, a Goron. Yo. You're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. That's because I can touch shock arrows, but I also weigh, well, a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon said to me. That was kind of rude of him, wasn't it? Well, I mean, all things considered. So, the Hylian who stole Lady Mipha away thinks he can just come wandering in here like nothing happened. What business do you have here after all these years? What is this place? The weapons workshop. What is this place again? Trident maintenance. Trident. The light scale trident and ceremonial trident. You have been making a racket since you walked in here. There's no point in coming here if you do not possess the light scale trident. Leave. Now. Stuffs for purchase. Alright, so we were told to go east. So let's head west.
Hey!
Currently searching for a Hylian like you. That said, this Hylian, I get the feeling I've seen him before, perhaps a long time ago. Correct. This is quite a beautiful place, isn't it? I could vacation here. Cat's taking a nap. That's awesome. Out of Pocky. I haven't had Pocky in a good minute. It's a good thing that's how physics works. Get us some more meat. Raw prime meat. Nice. Let's buy more. 10 boxes. If I got 10 boxes, I'd have more than enough to share. I take it you like Pocky then. What's your favorite flavor of Pocky? Personally, I'm kind of partial to the strawberry ones myself. Never have tried them. Oh, okay. I don't think this is the way we're supposed to go. Oh, shoot, but it's already almost 6:30. Which means we need to be starting to wrap up here pretty soon. At the very least, we can come in here and take a look at the reservoir. Cream ones are also pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I kind of doubt we would be able to take the Lionel if we were to try to attack it, but... It's an opportunity for us to get some more firewood and get rid of this awful sword I do not want. we were told that we were going to need more. So, just get it all. Let's go ahead and read this one too, shall we? Ooh, big hearty radishes. Addendum to Prince Sidon's Great Escape. There was once a giant octorok in Hateno Bay, large as a mountain, which terrorized the village's fishers. Hearing of their distress, Prince Sidon went forth to personally eliminate the offending octorok. This octorok was a tricky beast. After the prince dodged one of the stones it spat, it inhaled him whole. Such had been the fate of many strong warriors who went to slay the octorok. Not one had come back alive. Just as it seemed Prince Sidon would be counted among them, the giant octorok twisted in pain. The tip of a silver scale spear pierced the octorok's stomach from within, revealing itself as the source of the beast's agony. Incredibly, Prince Sidon had fought his way out by stabbing his spear over and over into the monster's stomach. Unable to bear the pain, the octorok coughed up the prince and scrambled to escape. Ever since, the fishers of Hateno Bay have passed down this heroic tale, the prince who slew the fell octorok. So we all have to remember that Sidon is no pushover. Anybody here play the Age of Calamity? Because I actually have not played Age of Calamity, and I feel like we probably should do that at some point. Been meaning to. Scared the frick out of me. B gets those jump scares. Dumb thing got away from me. There we go. Got it. That's a good amount of meat. Alright, how many of these do we have? We have 10. Oh no, sorry. I'm kind of more a fan of the Age of Calamity gameplay than I am the Breath of the Wild. The hack and slash style is definitely very... it can be very satisfying. I've put a good amount of time myself into the first of the Hyrule Warriors games. Personally, thought it was really fun. I'm actually still not done with everything that can be done in that game. There's a lot of content. So it is definitely pretty fun. I don't know that I necessarily like it better than... Shit. Yikes. Ah! I don't know that we can actually do anything to this punk. We have a shock resist. 3 temporary hit points. We have baked apples. Probably just consume some of these. Call it good here. 2,000 hit points. Holy shit. Yeah, no, we can't fight him. Hyrule Warriors is long. Yes, it absolutely is. It's fun, but yeah, there's just so much you can do in that game. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, at some point, I'm going to be good enough to be able to take these Lionels down again. That was something I used to be really good at doing back when I was playing this the first time. Got really good at taking down Lionels. But I mean, this game came out 6 years ago, so it's not something I have that I feel like I'm really that good at anymore. Alright, so we got the 20 arrows that we need. And I guess that's probably going to be about all we have time for today. I'll grab a couple more of these, I think. I just want to see what's up here, and then we'll need to wrap this up, call it a day. Haha. That's actually a pretty good, healthy amount of shock arrows. Jump at your own risk. I mean, hey, but that puts us right down in the reservoir. Yep, this is a good place right here. Okay, guys. Well, I feel like that was a pretty productive session. So, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Hope you guys are enjoying Zelda Breath of the Wild. At the moment, everything is currently up to date on the YouTube channel. So if there's been a previous session that you missed out on, please check out YouTube. I'll post the link here for you guys. If you'd like to view any of the previous sessions, yeah, check out the YouTube and catch up on where we're at right now. I'll try and get this one updated as well. Hopefully within the week. I will try to get it updated anyway. And then, yeah, Scorn's with the Discord server. That's where I will let you guys know if anything happens with scheduling. As far as I know, we should be okay to stream again on Friday. And then, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be taking the 12th off from streaming to play Tears of the Kingdom. So I will not be here that Friday. I'm still planning on doing the Tuesday stream before, though. And I'm not going to be streaming on the 19th either, as I will be having my wisdom teeth extracted. So, unfortunately, I will probably not likely be in any condition to do the 19th. That said, after that, hoping we get on track, get everything going here. Sarge's birthday of the kingdom, exactly. And as much as I love you guys, I'm going to spend my 30th, well, the day after my 30th birthday, celebrating with some Legend of Zelda, going ham on that Tears of the Kingdom, and just trying to get as much of it done and as I possibly can at once. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Power. Hey, you as well. Have an excellent night. I was just thinking we'll set this thing up for a raid. Um, let's do a raid for Deadpoolio because my bruh has been playing some Outlast, it looks like. Oh, did DLC come to join us at just the last part of the session here? Nice. Yep, so you guys stay tuned just for another second because we're going to raid into Deadpoolio. Hey, buddy. Hi. All right. And for some of you guys know, Deadpoolio, he is a pretty cool guy. He's currently playing Outlast. So, we're going to give him the raid. Give him the love. I will see you guys Friday for more Breath of the Wild. Until then, you guys know how it is. Have yourselves a great night. And I will chat with you guys through the Discord server. See you guys Friday night for more Breath of the Wild, where we will conquer Vah Ruta. Until then, stay safe and awesome. See you guys.